Okay, hi guys, this is Artcraft.js, and today I'll be showing you how to make a game in Scratch. Now, this is a guide for like total noobs, or like not to be mean, but total starters who actually doesn't even know what Scratch is. And so, first of all, if you log into Scratch, you'll be welcomed with this screen where you can play other people's games, but that's not what you really want to do right now. What you want to do is go to this My Project and click on New Project. Now, after you click on the new project, you'll see this kitty cat, and like you can do a few things such as make this full screen, and there's also this green flag thing that you probably don't know what it does, but I'll teach you step by step. So first, there's when what key pressed. So this can be used such as when you want to move a character. When up arrow key pressed, move 10 steps, which means whenever I wait, change y by 10. Y is a value that is like yeah, just y is where your character is. Now you can move this character upwards. You can also do the same to other things, like when down arrow key pressed, you can make it move -10. If the y value is positive, then it goes up. When it's negative, it goes down. Same for the x. If it's positive, it goes right. If it's negative, it goes left. Now, you can move your character by pressing the up and down arrow. And you can also do things like you can just duplicate these. And you can also make it go right and go left. Now, here's the thing. You don't use Y in right and left. You use X. Now, for right arrow, you can make it the X change by 10. And for the left arrow, you can make the X change by -10. Now, this will allow you to move the character. But what if you wanted to move diagonally? Now, here's another catch. You can't move this character diagonally if you write a code like this. You can use clean up blocks. But what you want to do is just clear out all these. Yes. And do something called when flag clicked. Now, this will only occur when you click the flag. Now, if you know JavaScript, it's like a function, like Windows onload function or something like that. When the game starts, this thing activates. Now, you want to create a loop forever. Now, this is where the if statement comes in. So, if like you say, if touching mouse pointer, you can make it change X by 10. Now, when you click the green flag, it will go away from you. Now, but you can do another thing, such as if you go to the sensing section, and there's this thing called key what pressed. Now, this is basically same as when whatever key pressed. Now, since it's X by 10, we'll make it go right. Now we can make it go left. We can also make it go up, and we can also make it go down. Now I can just copy this and make it -10. Now you'll be able to freely move your character. Now it's going to be the same for the up and down. Um, Now you can move your character diagonally freely. You can just move it anywhere to the screen. Now this is a basic, like a game engine type of thing. When you start, you actually want to do this. But what if you want to create a game? Now, if you want to create a game, well, you have to do some more coding than this. So, in this video, I'll teach you two types of games. The one game is that you have to click the cat, which is basically a cookie clicker, but the number of cats will increase, which allows you to get more points and brag to your friends or something. Now, we want to make it a bit challenging. So first, let's start off by making the character go to the middle when the flag is clicked. Now, as exactly I said, when the green flag is clicked, it goes to a random position. I mean the middle. Now, this is also where this another block comes in. Now, it's called a variable. Now, the variable is basically like a container containing numbers and words. Now, we'll call this variable score, or we can call it cats, whatever. I'll call it score for now. Now, so when you start the game and when you click the cat, nothing happens. It's because we didn't add any code. Now, to add a code, you just gotta drag an if and then touching mouse pointer and mouse down. Now, what happens is that if it's touching this character and the mouse is clicked, it will do something. Now you can just go to operators and do and. Now when it's touching mouse pointer and the mouse is down, it will actually do something if we add anything in here. Now we can make it go to a random position. Now when you start the game, it will just go somewhere else, right? Now why don't we make this cat whenever you click this cat, the point will go up. So we can make change score by 1. Now every time you click a cat, the score will go up. Now, you can call this a basic game, but why don't we make it a bit more challenging? Why don't we add a timer? We can just create a variable called time. Now, what we can do is when flag clicked, forever, you can use something called a wait block. It will make it wait 1 second, and it will change time by -1. Now, since it will go -1 every second, you see every second it will go negative. I mean, yeah, it will decrease by 1. Now, we can just make it when flag clicked, set time to like 30 seconds. Now it will be more challenging. You have to get as many cats as you can within this 30 seconds. Now, but the thing is that when the timer goes to 0, we'll just wait. Yeah, nothing happens. It just goes to negative, like the game doesn't stop or anything. So what we can do here is forever if the time is exactly 0, then we can just make the whole thing stop. Now, so when the timer reaches 0, the whole thing will just stop. Like, nothing else will happen. Even if you click the cat, it wouldn't change your score. So we can just go like stop other script in Sprite, or we can just do stop all. Now, we can just click as many cats as you want. Oh wait, I forgot. Sorry guys. We have to do set score to 0 so that the score will reset. Now, like you just click bunch of cats. You just get bunch of cats, and now like your final score is 15 or 17, 18, 20. I'll just leave it like this. Pretend that someone came and just played this game and go like, wow, I got 20 score. Now, why don't we, this already itself is a game. It is, but you don't need to do this step, but why don't we make it more like when the game ends, why don't we let the player know how much points you had? Now, you can just grab a paint, you can just create a new sprite and select paint, and you can just create a square within the paint. Now, normally you would do this thing called a hide. Now, it will hide this object, but to show it again, you can do show. Yeah, so when the game ends, you can just more decorate this, like you can just grab the text tool, and you can just change the color like to something like white, and you can just change the font and say time is up. Yeah. Now we can just say when flag clicked, hide this. We can just duplicate it and move it within this sprite. Now, if time equals, then we can say show this thing forever when flag is clicked. Now, uh, um, now we just get high scores. Let's just set the time to 5 seconds for now, just for the sake of this video. Now I got 6 points. Oh, yeah, you have to say stop other scripts and sprite, so we'll wait. Now it will say the time is up. Now you could push it more farther by like making the cat say how much points you got, but let's just stop from here. Now, as I did say, I'll teach you how to create another game. Now, I forgot what game I said I would make, but whatever. I'll just make a game where you need to go around and collect stuff. Basically the other game, but it's way more challenging. So, now that you guys know how to do the basic stuff, I'll just go through this process. Okay, so I made the engine, the basic thing. Now, why don't we make it so that this character isn't so fast? If you want to make it more challenging, so why don't we make it move by 5? I think it's still fast. 1. What about 2? I'm pretty sure 2 is enough. Now we've got another basic game. I mean, not a game, but yeah, a engine. Now, why don't we make this into a game? We can just, this time we can create another sprite, but we can choose a sprite. Now, you can choose any food you want from here. It doesn't really matter. But for now, I'll go with a taco. I don't need this taco wizard thingy. Do I need it? Probably no, but why don't we just make the taco a bit smaller by setting the size to 50? Now, we can make that whenever the cat goes near the taco and when you press space, it will eat the taco and it will change your taco by 1. Now, this time we can just make it when space key pressed, if these can be used together, when space key pressed, if touching taco, we can make it change. Wait, let's make a new variable called tacos. Change tacos by 1. Now, whenever you click on the taco, it will change by 1. But let me also introduce you a system called a broadcast message system. Now, this is basically like sending a message to every sprite, and when they receive it, they can do certain things. Like when they receive a message, they can go like, "Oh, the game is over." We can just show this thing now. But when let's make it +1 taco. Now, if this character receives +1 taco, it will go to a random position. Yeah. And don't forget to make it that, yeah, when the flag is clicked, the taco will go to 0. Now, the taco has to be collected, and it will move to a random position. Yep. Now, you can also say this is a game, but why don't we add the timer back again? Now, since I'm a lazy person and I don't want to since I don't want to make the timer again, what we can do is, you know, go inside the script of this project and bring this timer thingy and put it into the backpack. Now the backpack can carry codes. That's basically the thing of this. It can just carry codes and sprite, and then you can carry it around. Now let's add this thing back into the game. Now there you have it. You got a fully functioning game, and you don't forget to show your time. Now you just made a very fun game. Now, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Oh yeah, and before I go, I have to mention that I can't upload videos like very often these days because of the COVID thingy, that like the coronavirus, and I also have to do these school homeworks. So yeah, guys, bye.